What if the most dangerous man in the world wasn't shouting threats from a podium, but whispering them through deception? Meet Vladimir Putin, a man who rose from a crumbling Soviet childhood into the Iron Throne of Russia and never looked back. This isn't your average biography. This is the playbook of a former KGB agent who treats truth like a switchblade, sometimes sharp, sometimes hidden, always ready. Let's break down how Putin turned the lie into a lifestyle, and why he thinks it's not just useful, but essential. He grew up scrappy. Post-World War II Leningrad, rats in the stairwell, fists in the schoolyard, no silver spoon, just survival. And in that chaos, he learned one rule: ruthlessness wins. Then came the KGB, 16 years of cloak and dagger. His mission: bury truth, build illusion, break the will of enemies before they even know they're fighting. He didn't just read propaganda, he weaponized it. Dresden. The Berlin Wall is shaking. Protesters are roaring. Communism is collapsing. And Putin? He's watching it all from the shadows, fists clenched. To him, democracy isn't freedom. It's chaos. It's betrayal. It's collapse. So when the Soviet Union falls, Putin doesn't. He adapts, morphs, slides through the cracks of post-Soviet politics like a shadow. Until Boris Yeltsin taps him in '99. Not because he's loud, because he's loyal. And in Russian politics, loyalty means knowing when to stay quiet and when to bury the bodies. Then comes Chechnya. Terror strikes Russia. But some say it was all too convenient. There are whispers. The bombings were staged, no proof, no smoking gun. But one thing's certain: Putin rode that fear straight into power. Then, the performance begins. Horseback, shirtless, hockey gear, judo flips. A man of the people, if your people are action movie characters. It's all theater. And behind the curtain, a country rotting from corruption, censorship, and fear. His private life? A ghost story. Daughters hidden, lovers rumored, health questions swirling. Cancer? Parkinson's? He doesn't answer. Because the mystery makes him stronger. Even religion is a prop. He cozies up to the Orthodox Church when it's useful, or flashes Jewish allies when the narrative demands it. It's not about belief, it's about leverage. So why lie? Because Putin believes truth is for losers. The KGB taught him, reality is malleable. Repeat a lie loud enough, long enough, and even your enemies will start to doubt themselves. That's not just deception. That's psychological warfare. In Ukraine, he says he's not invading. Then tanks roll in. Calls it a special operation. Says Kyiv is run by Nazis. None of it has to make sense. Confusion is the point. In Syria, says he's fighting ISIS while bombing Assad's enemies. Every lie is a distraction, a delay, a decoy. And here's the real twist. Putin isn't just lying to the world. He's lying to himself. He's built an echo chamber. Yes men, state media, absolute control, no dissent, no challenges, no reality check. That's how you think Ukraine will fall in 72 hours and get dragged into years of war. The man who once bent truth into a weapon is now trapped in his own illusion. And when your empire runs on fiction, reality becomes the enemy. Sanctions bite, allies shrink. The propaganda machine creaks, and behind the myth, there's fear. Putin's story is one of smoke and mirrors. The street kid who became a strongman. The spy who never stopped spying. The president who turned paranoia into policy. He thinks truth is weakness. But maybe that's the biggest lie of all. Because once people see through the illusion, the game is up. Thanks for checking out my channel. It's called Think Again. It's all about rethinking what we've been told. Don't just scroll. Let's hear from you. Let's keep the conversation going. Conversation equals action.